Hey there.
One of the prisoners told me what they went through at the prep school. I had no idea. And you did that by yourself, right? Here's the payout.
Glad it turned out well.
I'm happy you're on our side. With your help, the roads are a lot safer. Heard you got land of your own. Tell you what, build a safe place for the caravans to stop, and everyone can profit.
Sure.
But either way, you're welcome back to the hill.
Hey.
For a change, someone I actually want to see. The hill owes you.
Business is good.
Old Man Stockton.
I run 3 caravans that travel throughout the Commonwealth.
Old Man Stockton.
You ever buy anything from Good Neighbor or Diamond City? Odds are it's been delivered by my men.
Hey, sweetie.
Mom runs the surgery, so you better be nice to me.
Haven't seen you before. If you need a doctor, let's get you examined.
So, you're a doc...
Veterinarian, actually. And don't give me that look. Bones get set the same way with... So let's talk about you.
Sure. Not today.
Very well. Is that a Pip-Boy? I haven't seen one of those in forever.
Raiders will think twice about the double cross, after what you did at the prep school.
Hey.
Bye.
Fine place to sleep right here. Reasonable rate.
This some kind of...
I prefer the term flop house. But don't tell my partner. When caravans pull into town. So did you want one?
I don't think so.
Someone will grab the room. Someone always does.
Hey, you. Talk some sense into my nut.
Right. It's always good to help people.
I have no problem helping people.
All I do here is help crusty old caravan hands. No offense. At least the railroad's fighting the Institute. And why not?
Might as well go off and join the Death Claw Preservation.
Trying to save synths sounds noble to me.
I'm not alone in this, Dad.
Enough. We got customers.
Hi.
Need a roof over your head? Only place in town.
How many caravans come through here?
All of them. They kinda own the whole town, but money still has to change hands, so they know which caravan owes what. Bunker Hill is one big money makes the world go round kind of place. Raider problem? Pay him off. Supply problem? Buy more. Charge more. Hey, weren't we talking about you renting a room?
So Bunker Hill just buys its way out of problem?
It's all they know. Caravan folk are money folk. And all the people who settled here retired from the caravans. Now that doesn't mean a Bunker Hill boy doesn't know how to sling a gun. But why waste the bullets if you can buy your way out of trouble? Hey, did you want...
Not interested.
Might want...
I'm busy here.
Hi.
I fixed up most of what's here myself, so it's all guaranteed.
Right. This your store?
Yeah, you got it. Caravan, but hey, no.
Sure. What's your opinion of Bunker Hill?
Well, it's nice enough. Don't like how we have to... Speaking of which...
Uh-huh. You give raiders protection money?
Yep. Surprised Maya Kessler managed to pull that off, but she's convinced him that Bunker Hill is worth more alive than dead.
Uh-huh.
I hate that we don't stand up to him.
Uh-huh. Anything new in the store?
Same old, same old.
Gonna pass.
All these great deals are sad. You see, you made them cry.
Few more shooters
Lucas,
of jet.
Best way to spend your caps is protecting your hide with my armor. That advice is free.
What kind of stuff do you have?
I sell armor for Old Man Stockton's outfit. Been selling armor, but they don't stay.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Got plenty of stock.
Old Man Stockton.
I run 3 caravans that travel throughout the Commonwealth.
Market's the white building with all the fancy columns. Always someone doing trading there.
Dance?
Are you ready to head up to the ship?
Of course I am. I've never seen anything so impressive.
Takes your breath away, doesn't it? We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
Who's Elder Maxon?
Maxon is the commander of this division of the Brotherhood of Steel. He's the model of what every Brotherhood soldier hopes to become. If we're going to war, I can promise you that he'll be leading the charge. That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
Don't you have a mission to complete?
Back on top.
Minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals. The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. I wish everyone down there believed in our cause, but they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. We're on should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions. Far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
You name it.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted. Welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I field promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request to place the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Pribble and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin. So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Looks can be deceiving.
Which is precisely why I personally insist on scrutinizing every recruit who boards this vessel. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After which, Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
Can you tell me anything about Elder Maxon?
Elder Maxon is the supreme command. Without his tenacity and his vision, we'd still... In a mere decade, he's grown the Brotherhood. He's an inspiration to... Is there anything else?
Where can I get power armor?
Only knights are allowed to wear Brotherhood power. Until Elder Maxon grants you that title. Anything else?
What are my orders?
Your orders are to proceed to Elder Maxon's address. Anything else?
Right. I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the... Dismissed, Initiate.
Behave yourself, freak. Ain't about to start now. Something?
You lost. Maxon's address is being held on the command deck.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our mission. Beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam! Ad Victoriam!
The Pridwin is a magnificent ship. And
Elder,
we're lucky to
I care
have her
about
in
them,
our
you know.
arsenal.
The people of the Commonwealth.
I can see that. They're playing with fire and we need to save them.
Exactly. I just hope we're here in time. I refuse to allow the mistakes of the past to be repeated.
What do you want from me?
I want you to start taking responsibility for this planet. To start, and from what I've read in Paladin Dance's report, seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment, and befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect.
Sure. I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier.
We're getting a 3% Z tilt. Adjusting thrust recommended.
Delta sequence initiated. Completion time 14 minutes. Looks like we have a thruster imbalance. Tweaking pitch.
System deltas at 100%. Secondary deltas standing by.
I believe you're needed elsewhere right now. We can talk later.
Pinging remote units at 30-second intervals as requested.
across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on, Knight.
Congratulations on the promotion, Knight.
Proctor Ingram said she needed this suit tested yesterday.
Yeah, I get it. Just, what if I miss?
Don't.
Okay, sure. Firing. Everything holding together?
Trust me, you'd know.
Good. Firing.
All right, all right. Everything looks nominal.
Yes.
Scuttle the ship. Thanks, Initiate.
Sure.
Sweet.
Thank God.
Oh god. Mole rat on a stick was a really bad idea. Excuse me.
Personal log entry 142. I can sum up living on the Prydwen in 4 words. I miss field assignments. Don't get me wrong, the research we're doing is exciting stuff, but life on this ship is a nightmare. I'm trapped in this metal tube 18 hours a day. I still can't decide who smells worse, the soldiers or the mole rats. And what passes for conversation among the grunts makes mutants seem scholarly. I'm gonna speak to Proctor Quinlan. Field scribe.
Excuse me, Dr. Ingram.
Come find me when you're done checking in with Maxon and Dance. Come find me when you're done checking in with Maxon and Dance.
Can't talk right now. Gotta
Paladin Dance.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
Maxon seems so young compared to...
Don't let his age fool you. Maxon's a brilliant tactician. A formidable... I'd follow him anyway.
Why are you so confident?
A decade ago, the Brotherhood had almost gone. The Elder before Maxon sent us down a path that was leading nowhere. But when Maxon took over, he single-handedly reprioritized the Brotherhood. This ship and its crew are a testament.
He sounds pretty delusional.
You shouldn't judge Maxon on his words alone. I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking, bringing you in. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw...
I won't let you down, Dance. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around, since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor.
Sure. Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
If Elder Maxon ordered me to follow him to the gates of hell, I'd be the first one to kick them open.
There's Brotherhood, and there's everything else. Nothing in between.
Hesitating to pull the trigger
Proctor.
on any of the
So,
Commonwealth scum.
you're the new recruit I heard about. Huh, not what I was expecting.
What were you expecting?
The last batch of recruits we took on were wastelanders. Dirty, beaten up, looking for a handout. They were desperate and looking for an easy out. You look like you're here for a reason. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Prydwen's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
Is this where I get my power armor?
Ha! That's always the first question from the new guys. Let's see. I just fixed up a pretty decent T-60 suit. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. It's sitting in Bay 3. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6... And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to.
Sure. Actually, you seem to be getting around really well.
I suppose it's better than the alternative. Anyway, if you need any work done on your power armor, now if you'll excuse me, I need to get back...
Ingram?
Can you tell Kells if he wants things fixed, he needs to keep the damn ship steady?
Won't be able to hack this.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked...
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. Now, this is the stowage depot, and the powers that be have me locked in here. If you need to stock up on supplies before...
That's good to know.
I'm glad. What I tell most of the new recruits, the good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm mostly interested in weapons. But of course, if you're just looking to make...
What sort of extra work are we talking about?
Oh, no. It's nothing like you. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and... And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, after you're done with the meet and greet. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, gun...
I'd gladly lay down my life if it keeps humanity from repeating the apocalypse.
No matter how many battles we win, there's always another fight ahead of us.
Unless you like getting shot, never turn your back on a gunner.
Pull up a stool, Knight.
To you, that doesn't seem old. To me, it's an archaeological relic.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Sure. Go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series of First question. As a child, were you ever...
Wouldn't Vault-Tech's screening process?
Vault-Tech's screening process? You were a Vault. You're probably healthier than anyone else. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down. Okay. Have you ever had or come in contact?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good. Third question. Have you ever had sexual relations?
That happens often enough for you to have a question about it?
You'd be surprised how many Wastelanders answer yes. Fortunately, the Brotherhood finds that type of behavior. Since you haven't spent too much time in the Wasteland, I'll assume you're... Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
If my life's in danger, I'll do whatever it takes to defend myself.
That's an acceptable answer, and the most common. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties if you ever need medical assistance. Medical report, Knight Captain Cade reporting. I've been working closely with Scribe Naraya, examining some of the synth bodies that our recon teams have recovered. Looking for medical assistance, even though we have yet to recover the synths that appear completely human, these lesser models are still astoundingly advanced. What's becoming apparent...
Use some supplies, actually.
No problems. Technologically gifted enemy we've ever encountered, and therefore exceedingly dangerous. Something I can do for you?
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
I think you're confusing me with some...
Perhaps I need to rummage through this, since it's obvious that you aren't who I was
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so...
Ah, yes. You must be the new under normal circumstances. However, I'm woefully behind setting up Unfortunately...
What type of technical document?
The Brotherhood is primarily interested in collecting medical records, science journals, weapons schematics. If it contains...
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be split. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints. I'm authorized to pay you for each... And if you wish to be assigned to... In any event, it...
Excuse me, Proctor Quinlan.
Ah, Knight. You have...
I found some technical documents for you.
These aren't technical documents. I don't have time for games, soldier.
Quinlan?
Ah, Knight. You have technical...
Do you have any idea where...
Officers, I try searching. Have you had any luck?
I've got time to assist on a...
That's the spirit. While our scribe, your assigned scribe, will meet, return with both scribe and data.
Damn it, scribe. I told you I didn't want the corners bent. The issues were to be in mint condition.
I'm sorry, Proctor, but this is the only limited edition annual we've recovered. Even before the bombs fell, this was the rarest issue. The one where Grognak dies and comes back to life?
Yes, scribe. I've read the 2076 underlain price guide from cover to cover, so I'm well aware of its past value. The fault for this travesty rests squarely on your shoulders, because you chose to ignore the important lesson I taught you. Which is?
I'm very interested.
Always bag and board. I'm sorry, sir. You're absolutely right. And I promise it will never... sir? What's that red blinking light on your terminal?
What? Oh, damn it all! I left it in record mode. Just let me...
Proctor Quinlan.
Did you complete the patrol so soon? Or I guess you could have discovered some technical documents.
I found some tech...
These aren't tech... I don't have time for...
Tighten up the meter. Now split the difference. Now half that.
Everything you meet in the wasteland will have all of them, but they're guaranteed to have at least one.
Reporting for duty, sir.
Let's do this.
Roger that. This is the area. Lead on, sir. Intruder alert!
Lock and load. Found them.
Target down. Huh? Right here! Take him
Threat neutralized. Anything useful?
Really pissing me off.
What was that? Nice try. Standing down.
good.
I've fought in several harsh environments. Darkness has always been one of the toughest. Feeling a bit nostalgic?
Who's there? What the? What?
Who's there?
Get some!
Huh? Ha! Found you! Target down. Something's out there.
Cruz got what he deserved. Captain West should have stripped him of his rank for what he did. He's soft and it shows in the men he leads. We're gunners, for crying out loud. We don't retreat. And his punishment? Guard duty on the top floor of HQ. Meanwhile, me and the guys are stationed down here in this
Guys.
dark, cold, shitty basement.
Take him out.
those synths with the plastic faces.
Elder Maxon.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Prydwen's crew.
Uh-huh.
What sort of assignment are we talking about?
The kind of assignment where all of the training you... Let's get right to it then. Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile. I want you to head over there. Wipe out everything that moves. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.